Jingle bell rock, jingle bell, bell rock, dancing and dancing, just be sad. Okay, that was Bobby Helms. It's clear I don't know all the words. I just know the Jingle Bell Rock part. But Bobby Helms, no idea who that is, but great song, Jingle Bell Rock. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah tonight. Excited, we got football this weekend. Normally this is a dead weekend. There's nothing going on. We're just waiting for the shitty bowls to start. Usually Tuesday the 17th, Wednesday the 18th, something like that. Game tomorrow, the game, Ohio State, Michigan, not happening. Little khaki Jim Harbaugh is going to be happy because he was going to get his ass smoked again by the Buckeyes. Buckeyes have won 15 out of 16. Crazy. Anyways, Ohio State pulled the little strings in the Big Ten office. They will be playing in the championship game against Northwestern. They will go to the playoff. They've only played 5 games. They deserve it. Meanwhile, go to the SEC, LSU. Horrible year. 3-5 record. They got blown out by Alabama at home. But they self-imposed a bowl ban this year. They're like, we're not going to go to a bowl because we cheated. They gave money, alumni gave cash to players, highly illegal. And they basically said, oh, we're just not going to go to a bowl. No one was inviting you to a bowl. It's like Johnny breaking the little vase, the ashtray, and Johnny saying, Mom, I'm going to go to my room for 10 minutes and then I'll be back. It'll be all over. I hate the SEC. I hate them, hate them, hate them. Anyways, enough about that. Pac-12 football guy. Trojans undefeated. Buffs undefeated. The greatest year of football ever. Some great games. A great game that is not happening is the Dogs and the Ducks tomorrow. The Ducks are kind of getting screwed. Huskies, by not playing, default into playing for the Pac-12 championship. Doesn't seem right. The Ducks had a right to play them. COVID, we got to be smart. But then look in the mirror, Ducks. You lost to the Beavs. You lost to Cal. That's not UW's fault. And really, in the real world, UW's probably not going to be out of quarantine. So I still think the Ducks have a back angle into the Pac-12 championship, again, to play the Buffs or the Trojans. We shall see. Tonight was the duel in the desert. Game just finished up. I was going to pick Arizona Wildcats, 11.5 points. I would have bet the farm on the Wildcats. So once again, I'm wrong, 0-1. But the Territorial Cup, first contested 1899, was in the Arizona Territory when the University of Arizona in Tucson, Wildcats, played the Normal School of Tempe, Arizona. You heard that right. The Normal School of Tempe, of Arizona Tempe. How many short buses a day pulled up to ASU? That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyways, Sparky, jokes aside, 70-7, put a hurt on them. So the Territorial Cup, whatever that looks like, is in ASU tonight. Big game tomorrow morning. Utes and Colorado at Folsom Field, 10 a.m. kickoff, snow, 30-degree weather, 2.5 points. I take the Buffs. They're at home. They get to sleep in their own beds. It's really the matchup of the two stepchildren from the Pac-12 that have been there 9 years. They haven't ruffled many feathers. They haven't done much. They've had a few good years here and there, but I take the Buffs in a close game. The big game tomorrow for the Trojans is the Battle of LA for the Victory Bell SC at UCLA. There'll be the normal number of fans at the Rose Bowl, which is 0. But Chip's got his boys playing well. I think it's going to be a tough game. The SC is only favored by 2.5. I think the wise guys know something. I don't feel comfortable about that. In fact, I think if I have to predict here, I think UCLA wins the game. I think UCLA wins. I think the Buffs win. I think the Buffs go to the championship game. We shall see. I don't know if I mentioned COVID jail. Did I mention COVID jail? I didn't. But the Huskies, well, I talked about it. Anyways, Huskies and Ducks, COVID jail. And then the other game, the nightcap, there's a few other games that no one cares about. But the nightcap is Stanford at Reser Stadium. Stanford's been in the Northwest for 15, 16 days now. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy, it's windy. Those people need their vitamin D and they need to get back to their engineering books. So take the Beavs, +3 at Reser. Take the Beavs all day long. Crazy year, but Trojans are good, Buffs are good. So fight on, shoulder to shoulder, be well, take care of your neighbor. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.